Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria. We've got your daily reading here for Tuesday, November 19th. Today is the day, of course, that Pluto is re-entering the sign of Aquarius, where it will be nice and happy until over the next 20 years or so, right? It's a big deal, right? Pluto changes signs somewhere around 20 years. It depends on retrogrades. Only ever to its outer planet, right? So, so it doesn't happen very often. And what that really means for us is, the last time that Pluto was in Aquarius, we had revolutions, right? Aquarius energy. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus in modern day astrology, Saturn in traditional astrology. And, it can be a lot of life lessons. It can be very heavy sometimes, but Aquarius is this Uranus energy, the great awakener. Uranus is revolutionary energy. It's very transformative, very rebellious, okay, and very futuristic, but it's also a wild card, right? The wild card of astrology there. So we never quite know what to expect when Uranus comes into the mix. And of course, Uranus ruling Aquarius, we do have to consider that planetary aspect. But of course, Pluto is the planet of change, right? Change, evolution, revolution, endings, beginnings. Pluto goes down into the darkness, brings back stuff that we need to see or stuff that have been hidden from us, and it can bring secrets to light, right? And these secrets, the information that come out when Pluto is at play, these are things that require some action or some change, or they require us to pay attention to. It can be scandalous, and we've seen a lot of that going on the last few months, last 6 months. Quite a few scandals coming out, right? Because Pluto has been in the last degree of Capricorn. So we see government structures that may crumble and fall. We see that there's an uprising of people sometimes in this energy, right? And if we think back to the last time Pluto was in Aquarius, we had the American Revolution, we had the French Revolution. If I'm not mistaken, I think there was the British Civil War, I think was that too, right? But it's all about the people taking their power back. And it can be very much, very rewarding. But we do have to go through turmoil a little bit before we come out on the other side. But personally for you, right, this can be where you're finding freedom. You're finding freedom and taking back your power, right? So nothing wrong with that. So you might be finding that, in the next little while, right, you're wanting to make some changes, or you're needing to move in a new direction, or you recognize what has been holding you hostage, right? Where have you given your power away? And now you're going to start to take your power back. It might be like pulling the rug out from under something, or it could be a little bit more gradual. But change, transformation, moving us towards the future, moving us towards the evolution of yourself, those around you, and humanity in general, right? It's the dawning of a new age. So, we don't always know what to expect, right? We just know and hope and trust and have faith that there's things that are going to be a lot better than where we are today, right? So always look to the future, right? Stay present in today's energy, but look towards the future. The key to this is being flexible and adaptable, okay, whenever we have this stuff going on. And again, sometimes change does take a long time, right? So you don't always recognize it right away, all right? But just trust in yourself and trust in the process. The back of the deck here for you guys today, we have the Child, and out of this particular deck, this is the Fool. And the Fool energy shows an underlying energy of new. Something new, something different, something exciting. We're stepping into the unknown whenever we get the Fool card, right? But we're taking that leap of faith. We're trusting in the process. We're trusting in ourselves, right? We don't know what the future is necessarily going to hold. We've got a vision, or we've got a little bit of an idea, right? But, if we don't get out of our comfort zone and we don't take that step, right, then we'll never know, right? So you are being encouraged to try new things, to look at something in a new way, right? It doesn't always have to be that we've got something brand spanking new, right? It can just be taking a new approach to an old problem, right? Looking at something from a new perspective, right? Putting yourself in someone else's shoes and looking at something from their perspective. But the Fool energy is fun, all right? Let's not forget that. It's fun, it's adventurous. So you might be making plans with a friend. Maybe you're making plans to go on some sort of adventure. Maybe you want to do something fun for yourself, maybe some creative project or something, or maybe you're inclined to like write a book or something, whatever it happens to be, something that makes you feel youthful and vibrant in this energy. All right. So there could also be something new with someone in your world that's just going on around you, right? Maybe it is with one of your children, right? And it is a very positive energy. We've got the Four of Canes. I'm going to flip over all three. The Four of Canes is the Four of Swords energy. We've got Sinterklaas on this one, which is the Hierophant energy, which is Taurus energy. And we've got Balance coming in here, which is Temperance card. And of course, that's Sagittarian energy. So of course, yesterday we did have some Sagittarius energy at play, and Mercury is in Sagittarius at the moment. And Mercury is slowing down a little bit. Yay, well, maybe yay, maybe not. But slowing down a little bit with all the gossip and chatter that we've had going on, that might not be a bad thing. But Mercury is preparing to go retrograde, okay, on the 25th. So if you want to get something started, if you want to get something sorted out, if you want to resolve something, this can certainly be the week for you to do that. So that you can take a direct approach, clear the air, that kind of thing. Because as we all know, when Mercury goes retrograde, we do sometimes have technology issues, or we have communication issues and all that kind of stuff, misunderstandings and things. But don't give Mercury such a bad rap, though, because a retrograde in itself can bring second chances. All right, a second chance at love, a second chance at a friendship, a second chance at a project, a goal that you have in mind, or a second lease on life kind of thing, right? We get a chance to revisit, refocus, regroup, renew, refresh, right? So we can take that step back, and so sometimes it's a really good idea to do that. But we do have the Four of Canes here for you guys today, and this is peaceful energy. First off, it is a card of meditation, right? It's one of finding inner peace, outer peace, putting your mind at ease, taking it easy. Okay, so there could be something that does put your mind at ease today, and this can be a really good thing. Maybe you are finding some time today. I mean, with the Four of Canes, which is Four of Swords, Four of Canes with Sinterklaas energy, the Hierophant, and with Balance, which is Temperance, very spiritual energy that's coming in here for you guys. So and it's not surprising, right, with Pluto making its move, this can be a time of great spiritual insight and understanding. This can be a time when you're looking at your belief systems, right? The Hierophant energy is about your belief systems, your traditions, your values, what's important to you, right? And perhaps some of those things are changing, right? You've grown, you've evolved. So some of the things that you used to believe in, right, maybe no longer work for you, but maybe you're not entirely wanting to let go of everything because some things still work. So this can be where you're trying to find a balance, right? You're trying to find an opportunity to blend the old with the new. It can be your beliefs. It can be something with your family, right? It can be pretty much anything there, but blending the old and the new and finding that balance point, that midpoint, right, can be really important for you. You might be dealing with a person today. It might be a small thing. This is some bigger energy that's coming in here. Okay, so maybe you are looking at something in a new way, and this allows you to, bring a peaceful conclusion to something, right? Or, do something a little bit better. Even communicate a little bit better. You can even forgive something here as well, smooth over the waters, and make a situation a lot better. But the Hierophant energy is about higher level of belief, higher level of education, that kind of thing. So you could be learning something today, or you could be gaining pearls of wisdom. For something here as well. It is also a card of guidance. So someone could be coming to you today for some guidance, or you might be going to somebody for some of their guidance, right? A confidant, that kind of thing. But, but the Hierophant is about belief and faith. So believe in yourself, have faith. Okay, don't lose hope. All right, and you're being encouraged to do that. But trust that you are always divinely guided and protected. The Balance card, Temperance card energy here. Yes, it's about finding balance, right? But it is also a guardian angel card. So remember your spiritual soul tribe, your angels, your spirits, your guides, your past loved ones, the universe, the cosmos, right? Always has your back. It doesn't always feel that way, but they always have your back. They're always watching you, and they're always there and available for some guidance and so for some help and support. So maybe you're taking to some meditation today to ask for a little bit of guidance from your spiritual soul tribe there, and you will get the answers. All right, they work in funny ways. Could come in a dream. It could come, with a song, right? It could come via a person, maybe a child. Children are often used as vessels for messages from spirit because they just blurt stuff out sometimes, right? Out of the mouths of babes. And sometimes, if you have ever been around children, you will know that sometimes they just say something and you just look at them and you're like, what? And they just seem way too old for their years. And then they just go back to being a little chatterbox or something. So sometimes children are used as the vessel of some guidance or information, even if they don't know it. But it is a good time to find some balance in your world again today, and to take a calm, kind, and compassionate and patient approach to your day here as well. It is a very calm energy, which is good. So maybe you're just stepping forward through your day with a good sense of peace of mind. All right. And that can certainly be very much a blessing for you guys today. All right. So I'm going to grab one more card. And yes, I did use this deck yesterday, but I'm going to use it again. It is the Oracle of Pluto. It's very pretty. It's very pink and purple. And, okay, we've got two cards coming out there. So let's see what they have to say today. We have friend. Beautiful. So some of you could have some changes going on with a friendship. Okay. Or maybe you have lost connection with a friend, and this is where you're kind of contemplating about it, right? Why did I lose connection with this friend? Is it because there's something wrong? Is it because we're all busy, right? Whatever it happens to be. And do you keep in contact with this friend, or have you felt that you're drifting apart? As we evolve and as our energy changes, our frequency changes, we do sometimes drift away from those connections in our lives because we're just not on the same energetic level, right? Not that there's anything wrong. So you might be thinking about some friends today, or maybe that's what you're trying to figure out. Do I stay? Do I go? That kind of thing, right? But with the friend energy, this can be, again, I get by with a little help from my friends sometimes. So maybe there's a friend that can help you, or someone that you're going to talk to, right? Got advice potentially here for you today. Or you could also be planning a trip with a friend with the Fool card there, right? The Fool always has a trusty companion, and it can certainly represent going on an adventure with a friend. But it may be because Pluto does sometimes bring things out of the woodwork. Something is hidden. If you've got a good friend and you haven't heard from them for a while, maybe it's a good day to give them a call, because they might have something going on in the shadows that they haven't come out in the open and talked about. And sometimes it's out of embarrassment and things like that. But when people need help, they don't always ask. So use your insight, use your wisdom, and you might be able to be that helpful friend. We have gazelle energy here for you guys as well. All right. So gazelles, they're very fast. They run in a herd, right? But they are very kind of speedy, right? So this is the energy here where you might need to take some swift inspired action on something. Hey, first maybe you're kind of grazing in the field, you're contemplating something, you're thinking about something, and then you spring into action, right? This can also be where maybe you feel as though there's a sense of urgency for something here. Okay, so tap into the gazelle energy of getting something done, and then you have time for rest, right? So hop to it in that energy. I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please do like, share, subscribe. I thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.